Beneath the bustling streets of Manhattan, a forgotten world pulses with silent secrets. Tunnels that wind like underground arteries, holding stories no tourist map will ever reveal. The Manhattan most people know is a vertical city of gleaming skyscrapers and crowded sidewalks. But another Manhattan exists, a subterranean network of passageways that predates the concrete canyons above, a hidden infrastructure that whispers of forgotten engineering dreams and abandoned municipal ambitions. Take the Postal Tunnel, running under 9th Avenue, a ghostly passage connecting the Morgan sorting facility to mysterious basement chambers. Nobody uses it now. Nobody maintains it. Yet it remains, a silent witness to an era when mail was moved, not by digital signals, but by physical transportation through underground veins. Urban explorers have caught glimpses of its crumbling walls, its rusted infrastructure, a time capsule preserved in darkness. Some tunnels hint at even more enigmatic purposes. The abandoned network beneath McCarran Pool, for instance, rings the entire perimeter like a hidden circulatory system. Historians and urban researchers have long been fascinated by Manhattan's underground landscape. These aren't just random holes or forgotten construction sites. They represent a complex, layered history of urban development, each tunnel a narrative thread in the city's massive, intricate tapestry. Some passages date back to the 1800s, carved through bedrock, when Manhattan was transforming from a small settlement to a global metropolis. The most intriguing aspect isn't just their existence, but their persistent mystery. Who built these tunnels? What were their original purposes? And why have they been so completely abandoned, left to decay in darkness, while the city above continues its relentless, noisy evolution? Imagine a labyrinth so close, yet so invisible, that millions walk above it every single day without ever suspecting its existence. These aren't just simple utility tunnels or subway passages. These are mysterious corridors that seem to exist in a liminal space between urban legend and historical reality. Connecting old boiler rooms to filtration plants, these passages represent a kind of architectural archaeology, infrastructure designed with such precision that it outlives its original purpose by decades, perhaps centuries. Some tunnels connect buildings in seemingly impossible ways. Others appear to lead nowhere, creating a subterranean puzzle that continues to tantalize urban explorers and conspiracy theorists alike. Beneath the financial district, beneath the historic neighborhoods, beneath the constant motion of 8.4 million residents, these tunnels represent something profound. A hidden America that exists just inches below our everyday perception. The Postal Tunnel beneath 9th Avenue emerged like a forgotten artery in Manhattan's underground anatomy. Engineers in the 1930s had constructed this subterranean passage with meticulous precision, designing a direct route between the Morgan sorting facility and the basement of the James A. Farley Post Office. Urban archaeologists who have mapped this hidden network describe it as a time capsule of industrial infrastructure. Crumbling brick walls, rusted metal supports, and faded markings still whisper stories of a communication system now rendered obsolete by digital technology. Interviews with retired postal workers reveal extraordinary details about the tunnel's daily operations during its prime. One veteran postal worker, Robert Hennessy, described how workers would navigate the dimly lit passageway, pushing massive mail carts loaded with correspondence from every corner of the city. Structural surveys suggest the tunnel extends approximately 0.7 miles, running in a near-perfect straight line beneath the bustling urban landscape. But modern ground-penetrating radar has confirmed its existence, though access remains strictly restricted. City officials rarely discuss the tunnel, treating it as an embarrassing relic of infrastructural history, a forgotten conduit that represents both technological ambition and institutional memory. Conspiracy theorists and urban explorers have long speculated about potential alternate uses for such hidden passages. They are architectural ghosts, silent witnesses to a city's continuous transformation, waiting, always waiting to reveal their secrets. Farley Post Office. No ordinary corridor, this tunnel represented a technological marvel of its era, a silent, efficient conduit for millions of letters and packages that would never see daylight. The tunnel's original purpose, rapid mail distribution, had been revolutionary when first conceived, a testament to New York's relentless pursuit of efficiency and speed. It was like an underground highway, Hennessy recalled, silent and purposeful, moving the lifeblood of communication beneath the chaotic streets above. Some suggest clandestine government communications, while others imagine elaborate escape routes for high-ranking officials. These theories, while sensational, often obscure the tunnel's more mundane but equally fascinating original purpose: a brilliantly engineered solution to the logistical challenges of mail distribution in a rapidly expanding metropolis. The tunnel's gradual abandonment mirrors broader technological transformations in American communication systems. As email, digital messaging, and automated sorting replaced human-driven postal networks, these underground passages became obsolete. What once hummed with mechanical precision now stands as a silent monument to mid-20th century urban engineering, a subterranean fossil waiting to be rediscovered and understood. Remarkably, portions of the tunnel remain structurally intact, preserved by the stable geological conditions beneath Manhattan's dense urban environment. Occasional maintenance inspections confirm its basic structural integrity, though no functional purpose remains. It exists now as a kind of architectural ghost, a testament to human ingenuity, frozen in time, waiting for future generations to decode its mysteries. As urban legends grew around the abandoned tunnel, local historians began piecing together its fragmented narrative. Underground mapping projects revealed tantalizing fragments, architectural sketches, utility records, and rare photographic evidence that suggested the tunnel was far more complex than initial surveys had indicated. Rumors circulated among urban exploration circles that the passageway might have been part of a larger, more intricate subterranean network connected to Manhattan's early infrastructure. Retired civil engineers who had worked on Manhattan's underground systems during the mid-20th century started sharing cryptic stories about the tunnel's original purpose. Some claimed it was designed as a strategic emergency route during the Cold War, a potential evacuation corridor that could provide safe passage for government officials in case of a nuclear attack. Others suggested it was a prototype for experimental transportation infrastructure, abandoned when more conventional methods proved more cost-effective. Forensic architectural researchers began conducting non-invasive scans of the tunnel's surrounding geological strata, ground-penetrating radar, and advanced seismic imaging techniques revealed unexpected complexity beneath the tunnel's seemingly simple structure. Layers of Manhattan's geological history were encoded in the rock walls, each stratum telling a silent story of the island's transformation from wilderness to urban megalopolis. The tunnel itself appeared to be more than just a passive conduit. It was a historical artifact preserving the city's evolutionary secrets. Urban archaeologists became increasingly fascinated by the tunnel's potential significance. Minute traces of early 20th century construction materials, specialized concrete mixtures, unique steel reinforcements, vintage electrical conduits, suggested the passageway represented a technological snapshot of its era. These fragments were more than mere construction debris. They were archaeological evidence of New York's rapid technological evolution during the industrial and post-industrial periods. Conspiracy theorists and serious researchers alike were drawn to the tunnel's mysterious aura. Some speculated about hidden government installations, while more academic voices saw it as a remarkable example of forgotten urban engineering. The tunnel embodied Manhattan's perpetual tension between concealment and revelation, a physical metaphor for the city's layered, complex identity. Its very existence challenged conventional narratives about urban development, hinting at infrastructural stories deliberately left untold. Surprisingly, the tunnel's most profound mystery wasn't its original purpose, but its persistent survival. Despite decades of urban construction, subway expansions, and massive infrastructure projects, this underground passage remained essentially undisturbed. It existed as a silent witness to Manhattan's relentless transformation, a hidden artery running beneath the city's ceaseless metabolism, preserving a fragment of urban memory that refused to be completely erased or forgotten. As our exploration reached its climax, the tunnel's true significance began to crystallize, not as a mere forgotten passageway, but as a profound metaphor for urban invisibility. Buried beneath layers of concrete and collective amnesia, this underground corridor represented something far more complex than a simple transportation route. It was a silent repository of forgotten infrastructure, a testament to the city's endless capacity to simultaneously create and erase its own historical memory. Dr. Elena Rodriguez, the urban historian who had been our guide through this subterranean labyrinth, suddenly stopped and traced her fingers along a barely visible marking on the tunnel's eastern wall. "See this?" she whispered, her voice echoing with a mixture of academic excitement and hushed revelation. "This is a cartographic remnant from the 1920s municipal engineering surveys, a ghostly signature of an urban landscape that has been systematically overwritten by progress." The tunnel's dimensions told a story of technological transition. Its precise architectural measurements, approximately 8 feet wide, with a slightly arched ceiling that suggested early 20th century construction techniques, revealed a period of urban engineering caught between mechanical pragmatism and aesthetic consideration. Preliminary ground-penetrating radar studies suggested this wasn't an isolated passage, but potentially part of a larger interconnected network of forgotten urban conduits. These hidden arteries might extend far beyond our current understanding, creating a subterranean map that challenged everything we thought we knew about Manhattan's infrastructure. For those fascinated by urban mysteries and hidden histories, this tunnel was proof that the most compelling narratives often lie just beneath our feet, waiting to be discovered. If you've been captivated by this journey into Manhattan's hidden underground world, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Each week, we uncover another layer of America's most extraordinary forgotten stories, revealing the incredible secrets that exist just beyond our everyday perception. Each structural detail whispered fragments of a narrative about Manhattan's relentless transformation, where utility and beauty often collided in unexpected underground spaces. But the most startling revelation emerged not from the physical tunnel itself, but from its implied connections. As our expedition concluded, the tunnel seemed to pulse with unspoken stories, a silent witness to decades of urban evolution. It represented more than just a forgotten passage. It was a living artifact of New York's complex architectural DNA. Click that subscribe button and join our community of urban explorers, where every video promises to transform how you see the world around you. The next hidden mystery is waiting, and you won't want to miss it.